Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new gameplay episode of Top Drives. Today's episode will be the first episode we do on the Road's Most Traveled Event Challenge series. If you could hear any background noise in today's video, I am completely sorry about that. There's a lot of construction, I think grass clipping and tree scalping. A lot of stuff is happening in the background outside that I have no control over whatsoever, and I don't know when they're gonna be done with that. At the moment it's quiet, but I'm sure they will start again. So if you hear a lot of background noise in today's video, that is something that is entirely out of my control, and I'm very sorry about that, guys. But with that being said, let's get into this one. I'm quite excited about this challenge series as a whole because it seems... Hello? What? Because it seems that I have somewhat of a shot in the tag, or at least I think so. We're gonna see though. You know what we were gonna do before we do anything else after we complete the first round, because now we're already in it. We're gonna have a look at the different prices, because I'm gonna give my 2 cents. Now they're starting again. So here's no price, no, and the first one has no price either, correct? Yeah, only the ceramic pack. And then here is the first prize car, which is a very cool one in my opinion, the Nissan Violet rally car, which is a very cool off-road tires vehicle. Is it going to be useful in, you know, top drive circumstances? Probably not, because the problem this car has is that it is a Japanese off-road car, and it is in a category where we already have cars with 89 handling. But then again, this is super rare, and low super rare at that. I think it might be okay. Time will tell. But definitely I am going to be maxing this one out because it looks beautiful. And it's a very cool car, for certain. And then, after that, we have, unfortunately, the Chrysler 300 SRT8, which is a car I already have. Excuse me? Why did I just hear a Facebook notification? Please no more of that. Which is a car I already have, excuse me. And it's actually a decent car. Like, it's not the worst car at all. Like, no way, shape or form. But the thing about the Chrysler, and the thing that I am a little bit sad about, is that if you didn't know, the car that was actually supposed to be handed out as a prize was in fact this one right here, the Ford Ranger Rally Raid, which is a car that is yet unreleased. It's a Pacific Coast Highway prize car, and it's a car that will be a very good car in the meta, I think. But no, we are skipping that, and we are getting a stupid Bentley that is not useless, like by any means, but definitely not as exciting as the Ford Rally Raid. But hey, you take what you get, I guess. And then we have the Holden, which I'm actually thinking is a very cool car, in my opinion. Medium as well, and you can see it's gonna go up to 96 handling. It's gonna be one of those cars that can actually... No, I don't think it will be able to. There's an epic Bentley that is medium, that is a really like a dominant car for the category. But this is gonna be one of those types of cars where you can have a really good mid-ground clearance car that also has a lot of top speed. I'm reckoning this is gonna be like 3.496, which seems kinda good for medium, must say. And then the final car is the Resvani Beast Alpha X Blackbird, which for some I'm guessing is gonna be a very cool car, but for me, I don't really have the greatest of interest in Resvani cars. I've never had, because I don't really know much about them, and it wasn't ever my cup of tea with the designing and stuff. But that being said, we know Resvanis have good MRA in general, and it's looking like this one might have as well. And if it has good MRA, this is looking pretty nice at 90, I must say. So time will tell how good that car is gonna be in the meta, but hopefully we will be able to get it. And that's the first trouble, because there's no, you know, I can't be sure at all that I will be able to get that car, because obviously it's not gonna be a dance on roses when we have events like this. They are usually quite difficult even. So we shall see. Obviously this first challenge here in the challenge series is gonna be nothing short of super easy. But as we go through the different challenges, you already know how it usually goes, guys. It's difficult. And that is just the way of Top Drives, how they put the challenges together. You have these super easy entry-level challenges that everybody can have a chance in, so that everybody can have at least a bit of fun. And then they move quite quickly, sometimes with like a whiplash fashion. You go from super easy to excruciatingly difficult. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the increase in difficulty, because sometimes they are very out of nowhere with that sort of change, but we'll see. So far I've just been using my hand I used at the start here for every round, and it's been going with no issues at all. So I think in terms of getting to like round 10, I think everybody should have a shot, because I've just been spamming the same cars that are not even optimized for anything. So hopefully you got this far. And here's round number 10 itself, and it's just as easy as the other ones. So they've really emphasized the easiness on this challenge here, which is kind of nice, I guess. A ceramic pack for everyone, hopefully. I mean, you take that, surely, right? If you're a like new player to the game and stuff, you will probably be very happy to see that. Or at least I would assume so. Unless you're super ungrateful, maybe you want more. Who knows? But yeah, free ceramic and a lot of cash is definitely... I think the best part about these challenge series and having challenges so close to one another is the fact that new players get a, you know, better chance of getting a lot of cash, you know, because cash in Top Drives, if you play the game, you know it's not the... It's not the easiest resource to come across, and these challenges definitely help that out, because you do get quite a lot of cash from completing this stuff, which is always welcome in my book. I don't know about you guys, but I feel as if it's a good thing that they give us a lot of cash in this, in these challenges. No, I wanted that there, please, thank you. Okay. But as always, guys, drop down below in the comment section a comment on, let's say, A, how you did in this first challenge, and B, how you think you're gonna do in the, you know, the entirety of the challenge. Where do you think the last straw will be for you? Where do you think you will get stuck? Or if you're feeling confident, do you think that you're gonna get through all of it? Because I know a lot of you are probably feeling confident. I'm thinking I'm at least going to be getting the epic. That's what I'm hoping for. And that is a very cool epic to get to, so I don't really want to miss out on that. For me, that's almost the cooler prize here. The legendary I couldn't really care so much about, because it's just not my thing. I told you already. But of course I will be super happy to get the legendary, and I will be bummed if I miss out on it, of course. But for me, there has been worst prize cards to miss out on by far in recent memory. So I'm still beating myself up over not getting the Merc, you know, that I had, but I just didn't play enough events because I was doing a lot of stuff at the time in life. Because I would have gotten it if it wasn't for that I couldn't do one of the challenges. I'll show you exactly which one I mean. I think you know which one I mean. The car that was recently been given from Mercedes, this one. I could have easily had that one, but unfortunately a lot of stuff came in between me and getting the prize car. So that's like my biggest regret in recent history in Top Drives. But then again, it's not really something that I regret, because I really had to focus on stuff outside of Top Drives at the time. So, you know, you gotta prioritize, you know. It's at the end of the day, it's just a game. You gotta remember that sometimes. At least I do, because sometimes I get too invested into top drives and I feel like it's the end of the world if I miss something in game. It's not. It's not. There's gonna be another chance at some point. Don't let FOMO get to you guys. Thank you for all the support on the garage tour. Seems a lot of you guys liked it. Some guys were skeptical about it being a little bit too long, but that is just how it is when we are going through all of those cars. What you can do is you can scroll to the end if you want to see just the legendaries, or, you know, scroll to whichever category you want to see. I won't be, you know, I would never be sad or anything about that. Like, that's up to you. But I will say, I think those videos are fun, and there's a lot more to them than just showing the cars, because me and Leo have a lot of me and Leo's talk about a lot of stuff in those videos that might be fun to watch, you know, without looking at the cars. But it often gets longer than what it needs to be too. I do realize that, because me and Leo do talk quite a lot when we get going. Like when we start it, there's no stopping, you know. But I kind of like that, and I think the general consensus of the people who watch that video is that they like it as well. Some people were just a little unhappy about it being 2.5 hours, whilst others were really happy it was that long of a thing, because then you can put it on while you're, like, I don't know, playing Minecraft or grinding clubs or whatever it is you are doing at the time. It's something you can have on in the background and just let run, right? And for me, stuff like that is awesome. But I guess for actively watching, it might not have been the shortest video, right? But I liked it. I think it was a fun video to make, and Leo seemed to enjoy it as well. So I'm definitely happy about it. It seems the general consensus on Leo is that you really like him on the channel though, which is nice, because of course Leo being one of my closer friends, it's very easy to arrange stuff with him, because I don't feel bad asking him, because I know if he had something that he has to do, he's gonna say no. Whilst if I ask someone else, I feel like I might be ruining it for them, you know, like I might be planning stuff that they really don't have time for, but they say yes out of kindness, you know, and I know Leo is just gonna say no, you know. Which is good, to not feel guilt. I really gotta do something with Blossom soon too. I know a lot of people have been asking about another guest car. It's just because we live in such different parts of the world, our time schedules so very rarely line up, and that's really the problem with it. But we really should do another one soon, and we will do another one, I hope, at some point. Again, as soon as we don't make videos together, a lot of rumors start brewing that we are like not friends anymore or stuff like that. That is not true. That is not true whatsoever. I really like Blossom, and I think we have a lot of fun when we do our videos. So that is definitely not any reason in the mix or whatever. So don't worry about that, guys. We are still friends, you know. It's just, it's been hard to find the time, and you know, the right time for us both, and that's what really is difficult about it. And also he's super busy because he's like doing the, if you don't know, Blossom does like his boxing job as well and stuff like that. So he has a lot of stuff going all the time, whilst I just make my videos, you know. So yeah. Anyhow, here we go. Was this the last round? No way, right? No, okay. Now it's the last round. Okay, let's actually focus here then. We don't really need to, but let's just watch it. The triple Porsche is in the works here, and we are gonna get the ceramic pack. So as I said, let me know down below in the comment section if you also got a ceramic pack. And if you did, also, did you get anything good from the ceramic pack? You can add that as well. And then, as I said in the beginning of the video, how long do you think you will go in this challenge series? Do you think you will go all the way? Or do you think this is the only challenge you will complete? Or do you think you will land somewhere in between? It will be interesting to read what you guys are expecting for yourselves. But yeah, here we go with the ceramic pack, Roads Most Traveled. And as I said in a previous episode, that is one of the most beautiful packs Hutch have put out for a long time, if not ever. Like, honestly, what a great pack. I hope they will keep going with these absolutely amazing pack arts. It definitely spices up the game and spices up pack openings in general, and also challenge series when you see that that is what you are working towards. Let's see what we can get. Alright, nothing special for the first three. We have the Mitsubishi Outlander, which is an interesting car. This, back in the day, if you are new to Top Drives, you might not know, but this used to be ultra rare back in the day. And even before that, I think it was super rare as well, because it was 18 RQ in the old RQ system as super rare. And then they buffed it to 19 RQ, I think, which is ultra rare. But now we have the new RQ system, and it's a very low super rare, which is interesting. But they also changed the stats, I think. Anyways, not important. Let's see what the final card is. Okay, the Alaskan. I will take two fuse though. And now I want to actually go into the events and have a little look. When is the... Okay, tonight, okay. So I'm gonna have to start playing that then, and then here are the other ones, because I'm guessing this one, yeah, this one is just one of those intermission events. Alright, well, there we go. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. Guaranteed legendary? It's 15,000 gold. Wait, what do you get? You get 7 ultra, I wanna see the odds. Ah, yeah. Oh, a lot of cards. 36 cards. Weird number of cards. I guess it's okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Seems okay, I guess. You do get a legendary always, but 15,000 gold is a lot. And then we have this one for 8,499. Guaranteed epic. And how is... Okay, so it's like this, I see. And also 36 cards then, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This one seems like almost better, right? Because, I don't know. It's difficult, right? Because in Top Drives, a lot of the time, you're better off with having an epic than a legendary, because you can actually upgrade it. It's interesting though. And then there's a Christmas in July. Weird. Oh, wow. Okay, Christmas in July, huh? And then the starter pack, of course. Well, there is a lot of things to go over, huh? Oh, well, that's for the pack opening video. But yeah, thank you for watching. As I said, if you want to check out what I'm currently maxing out, I have an Instagram page where I post every single max that I do. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon, feel free to do so. And if you want to subscribe to the YouTube membership, feel free to do so. With all that being said, though, thank you so much for watching. Until the very next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care for another, and goodbye, guys.